It's not always easy to spot a narcissistic person. However, there are 5 occasions where a narcissist will reveal who they truly are. As when it comes to narcissistic people, they can come across as very confident, which is usually their arrogance. They can come across as very charming, which is usually their manipulation. They can come across very self-assured because they rewrite reality to match their script and not to what is actually happening. They can come across as very helpful, which is usually their exploitation and their manipulation to lull you into that false sense of security. However, there are at least 5 occasions where they will reveal their true colours, and one of the first of these is special occasions. Whether you are celebrating a birthday, celebrating getting a job, celebrating the birth of the child, whether you are in the process of recovering from the loss of a loved one, whether you are going through a graduation, whether you have achieved something academically, whether you've achieved something musically, whether you've achieved something to do with athletics, to do with sport, whatever it is that you are celebrating or doing, or if you're celebrating dates that we celebrate throughout history, a narcissist is going to be offended by this if they're not the centre of attention. Now, if they can go all out in the love bombing stages to shower you with attention, affection and support, to throw the grandest party ever because they're expecting that admiration, they're expecting that praise, they're expecting that gratitude, and they will use what they did for you against you later down the line, which proves they only did it for you to use it against you. Other than that, if you're in the devaluation stage, or if the narcissist isn't the one that's responsible for other people's happiness, they're going to go all out to ruin special occasions. They might just chip away at you to put you in a mood before you even hit the event, and then they can turn around and say, see, this is why I never want to go anywhere with you. They might plough you with alcohol while you're there, putting shots in your drinks, and then smear your name and tell everyone how you're the alcoholic one and how much they have to put up with you. They might just sulk, they might just disappear, so everyone's panicking, wondering if they're okay. They might go and start bragging and interrupting people, or just helping themselves to stuff that they shouldn't be helping themselves to, so you feel embarrassed around them. When it comes to a narcissist, they go all out to ruin special occasions. We can dislike special occasions for various reasons. However, those who are non-narcissistic do not go all out to ruin it for others. Narcissistic people do. Impressing strangers is another way to spot a narcissistic person. Narcissistic people thrive off the admiration and off the validation from those around them. Therefore, they seize the opportunity to impress a stranger. So when you're out with them and they're strangers, you'll often notice the narcissist lying about their achievements, exaggerating their achievements, exaggerating the part they played in something, or claiming they played the role that you actually did in a situation, putting you down in some way to make them seem superior to your inferiority. They might name drop people that you know they don't actually know, or they've only met once. They use every opportunity to impress strangers to gain that admiration. They will play the victim with strangers about how their family aren't there for them, their family don't appreciate them, when their family has just had enough of their lies and manipulation. However, this garners the sympathetic attention from the strangers, so the narcissist gets the attention and the validation that they're in the right, and it's their family who they've manipulated and exploited who is in the wrong. A narcissist is all about themselves. They're very self-centered, and they're looking to sell an image to people, whatever the image the other people might admire. so that the narcissist can feel validated and gain the attention. When you need them, some narcissistic people in the beginning, when you need them, they will be there for you. When there is an audience so that they can gain the attention, they will be there for you. When they've suckened you to the absolute depths of despair so that you're full of PTSD, anxiety and depression, they'll take you to the doctors to get you on antidepressants, to brag to everybody else when you've informed them that you don't want other people knowing your business, to brag to everybody else of just how helpful they are and how much they're having to go through putting up with you, to gain the validation that you're the one with the problem, not that their gaslighting and projection, blame shifting and triangulation and lies and betrayals have caused those symptoms within you. The environment you're living in has caused those symptoms. A narcissist is going to blame you for causing their issues because it has to be about them. However, more often than not, because narcissistic people lack the empathy to care, they care about themselves, so it depends whether it can make them look good. If it can't make them look good when you need them, they'll not be there for you. They might pretend to be helpful by saying, oh, just go to bed. And then you go to bed and then they go and sabotage everything so that when you wake up, you're not rested. You've got to clear up after that. They're looking to serve themselves, not you. If you're ill, they might tell you to go to bed to get you out of the way so that they can go and get attention from elsewhere because they're not getting the attention they believe they're entitled to from you. They're looking to prioritize their own desires and their own needs. They expect you to be there for them when they need you. However, when you need them, they'll up and leave you. Boundaries, a complete disregard for your boundaries. Narcissistic people don't accept the word no. They believe they're entitled to do as they please, which is why they will guilt trip you, which is why when they've done something for you, like thrown you a lavish birthday, when they ask you to do something and you're like, oh no, sorry, I've got to get to work for this time, I can't help you today, I can do it tomorrow, they get offended. Or what about that time I did this for you? That's the last time I ever do anything for you. I can't believe you're treating me this way. If you cared about me, you would. So when it comes to your personal boundaries, a narcissist isn't interested in these. They're interested in exploiting you to get their needs met by you. They will accuse you of only thinking about yourself. They'll accuse you of being selfish, to get you to feel bad and change your no into a yes to serve them. They have no regard for your personal space whatsoever. They will get in your face to intimidate you. You can have been divorced for years and they will come and say, oh, let's have a cuddle, and you can say no, and they will keep trying because they do not get no. They get offended and they sometimes see it as a challenge to win you over. They will bulldoze straight over your thoughts and your feelings and your opinions. They're not interested in these. They'll accuse your ideas of being stupid, of being dumb. They're not interested in listening to you. They'll accuse you of being too sensitive, too insecure, too jealous. Usually the very feelings they've actually provoked within you, which is why the gaslighting is so insidious, because they provoke these feelings within you and then they attack your feelings rather than taking responsibility. Responsibility is another one. They do not take responsibility for their mistakes, their wrongdoings, their behaviour. They shift the blame over to somebody else so that they can keep their self-serving illusion up to themselves and to those around them how they're perfect and they don't make mistakes. Promises. Narcissistic people are very good with that future faking and those grandiose promises of things that you will do together or achieve together, making commitments with you, yet they're not very reliable at following through on these promises and these commitments. Instead, they gaslight you, they blame you, they shame you, they fail to take responsibility for how they've let you down or let somebody else down. They blame everybody else. They blame everybody else as to why they were late. They go all out to break promises on you and then blame you. And they make these promises to get what they want in the present moment in time. And then once they've got what they wanted, they lack the empathy to be interested. And they might gaslight you by saying that they never promised it you in the first place. A narcissistic person's actions rarely to never matches their words unless there's an audience that they need to sell themselves to. That's 6 occasions that a narcissist will reveal who they truly are. Any more that you've noticed, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm for sure this channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have 2 new books out on Amazon. A Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you're not able to go no contact with them. I shall add the link to those in the video description. Also, go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.